would consider this an urban park, but besides the golf course at the beginning, the church bells we heard, and the condos across the river that we saw, I feel like we're almost in the wilderness of like a state park. Good morning. We are about to go hiking. We've been really busy with work and such, so we haven't gone hiking recently, but today is the day. We're gonna go 2 hours south towards Chattanooga, and we have a state park down there we're gonna go to. Really looking forward to it, so let's go. Ready to go to the state park? Let's go! To our first destination. We are actually in Chattanooga. We're in Prentice Cooper State Forest at Signal Mountain. We're gonna go to Rainbow Lake and a couple other spots on these trails, and then we're gonna head to a couple other trails down the road. But super excited, let's go. We already hit a fork in the road, and that way it goes to a golf course, so we're gonna head this way. We have barely even started this trail, but the first paved part led to the golf course, so I'm assuming this is not the trail I want to be on, so we're gonna continue this way, and hopefully that gets us to where we want to be. Bali's unimpressed, but I think this is super cool to have a tree in the middle of the walkway. Build around nature. Swinging bridge. I think these are really cool. I'm excited to walk across. Bali, on the other hand, does not like bridges like this, so I might end up carrying him across. We'll see. Halfway to Edwards Point, which is our final stop before we turn around. We went basically like straight uphill after we turned off of Rainbow Lake for like half a mile, but so far it's been pretty flat after that. So I was looking at the map, and it should basically just level out and stay at this elevation for the rest of the hike, which will be good so that we can get there and get back in a decent time, because it's already 4:30. to Edwards Point. It was a 2.5 mile hike over here. It took us about 2.5 hours with all the stops we have to make for filming, but we've made it. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna enjoy the view here for a bit and then head back so we can go to our next hike. I would consider this an urban park, but besides the golf course at the beginning, the church bells we heard, and the condos across the river that we saw, I feel like we're almost in the wilderness of like a state park, which feels really nice. It's really cool that it's super close to the center of Chattanooga. We're gonna spend some time here and then head back down to go to our next trail. For the sake of time, we're gonna put the camera away, book it back to our car so we can make it to the other trail on time before the sunset in just a couple hours. It took us an hour to get back, which is much improvement from the 2.5 hours it took to get up there, but we are completely exhausted. So happy to be back in the car. We have about a 13-minute drive to the other trail, so hopefully that's enough time to cool down, get some more water in our system, and yeah, so it was a really great trail, but we're exhausted. I also want to mention that the weather app says it's 80 degrees outside, but our car says 102 degrees. So either way, it's hot outside. We were sweating a lot, and we definitely got our heart rate up. So it was a good workout. We have made it to Middle Creek Falls trailhead. This is about 1.5 miles in and out. So we're gonna go to the falls, check it out, and then head back and go get some food. So I was reading the reviews on AlfaroTravelers, and it said that the trail goes like 3/4 of the way, and they say it's like a rock scramble. So they just said to stay along the creek and we should be fine and we should get there. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go.
So right now we're trying to figure out how to get to the falls that we were going to. It's back there. We just need to find a way to get there. So if you look right behind me, back there, there's a passage that we can go to, but it's too risky. We have too much stuff with us. So we're gonna go up the trail up there and attempt to get there. I think that's the trail that we're looking for, so we'll see. Well guys, we made it. Finally, we found the trail that we were trying to look for. We got here and it's gorgeous over here. We have 4 waterfalls. It was kind of hard getting here. There's a lot of rocks that you have to go through and such.
Yeah, AlfaroTravelers says it's a moderate hike, and it also said that like 3/4 of the way is like kind of marked for you, and then the last fourth isn't. But it was basically, we walked like what, 100 feet, and we already were just like completely lost. So you kind of have to find your own way here, and fumble over a bunch of rocks.
Anyways, we're gonna chill here for a little bit and make our way back home.
Yep.
Or eat and then make our way back home.
I made it back. That was really rough getting back in the dark. Probably tripped at least 20 times. The falls was gorgeous, but yeah, they just need a more like paved way, or they need a better directions to tell you, because that was really difficult. We were having difficulties getting back, but we made it. So Chattanooga is really awesome. We've really enjoyed these two parks. This one definitely do in the daylight when you can see all the rocks. There's a lot of other cool things to do in Chattanooga, but we're actually going to be back in a couple weeks with my family exploring the area. So we're going to leave that for another video. We're just going to grab food and call it a day. So we're going to end the video here. We hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, support us, like, comment. We really appreciate it.